So this is just another example of how, our experience thinking outside of the box was able to help one of our regular customers. What this customer does is they make displays for different retail stores. It's the beginning of December. There's a lot of holiday shopping going on. So they have a few days to complete this project. They say, Steve, we need a 53-foot tractor trailer to move freight from their facility in Kansas City, Missouri to St. Louis, Missouri, going to a shopping mall. When we get to the delivery location in St. Louis, we have 30 people on standby waiting to offload and install the freight. The problem is that we need a lift gate because we're delivering to ground level, and some of these items are 600 pounds and they're irregular shapes. Most of our semis do not have lift gates. Knowing this, there's nothing in the area. And I provided a solution that gave them a 53 semi where we would meet a 22-foot box truck with a lift gate at that shopping mall for delivery. And we would back the two trucks up, offload some of the freight onto this 22-foot truck, lift gate it to the ground for the crew to do the install. Now, I'm starting to think, if it's gonna take 6 hours to load this semi, it's probably gonna take that long, if not longer, to offload in sections this semi to the box truck and then lower it to the ground with the lift gate, go back to the semi, do the same thing, probably 3 different times. And if that's the case, they're gonna have half of that crew or more just standing around for probably 4 or 5 hours if they're waiting for this freight. So I came back to them and I said, listen, it's gonna cost you more with this option that I'm gonna present you, but I believe this is your option. This is your best bet. What I suggested was 3 different straight trucks, 3 different 22-foot box trucks, each of them having their own lift gate. We had one truck show up at 9 a.m., the second one show up at 11, and the third one show up at 1 p.m. This allowed the full 6 hours to load these 3 trucks. But then what we did was we took those 3 trucks and we had them all arrive at the exact same time, 7 a.m. the following morning, where that 30-person crew was able to offload these 3 trucks at the exact same time within 1 hour. All of the freight was off the 3 trucks and inside the shopping mall before the shopping mall's doors opened. I believe the total cost was $1,000 more for the 3 straight trucks with lift gates versus the semi with the straight truck lift gate assist. However, they figured they saved about $1,000 an hour in time, multiplied by around 5 hours. This is another great example of how just thinking outside of the box and putting ourselves in our customer's shoes was able to not only reduce the cost in general for this customer, but it also increased their productivity, increased their efficiency, and more importantly for me, it gave them more trust in what we do. And for my drivers out there, I ended up getting an extra truck running for one of my drivers. So, it helped all of us in our industry. And, you can't ask for a better, win-win situation for the customer and the carrier than this example.